wonderful. If you're looking for flowers and it is blossoming, if you're looking for flowers, it's right here. What a glorious morning. On this glorious and beautiful morning, it's incredible to share this moment of time with you all. It hurts to love someone and not to be loved in return. Do you feel something like that? But what is more painful is to love someone and never find out the courage to let that person know how you really feel. Maybe the creation wants us to meet a few wrong people before meeting the right one, or the right ones, so that when we finally meet the right person, we will know how to be grateful for that incredible crossing of paths. Well, people ask me why I'm talking about love, why I'm not talking about love. I thought maybe on this beautiful, glorious, crispy morning here in Dallas, I share something that comes flowing down my head. Love is when you take away the feeling, the passion, and the romance in a relationship, and find out you still care for that person. Is it? A sad thing in life is when you meet someone who means a lot to you, only to find out in the end that it was never meant to be, and you just have to let go. When the door of the happiness closes, in most cases, another door opens. But oftentimes we look so long at the closed door that we don't see the one which has been open for us always. It seems as we are very good. At looking and trying to open the doors that are closed, and we are getting trapped even more instead of seeing ourselves wade through by finding a new opportunities to see the doors that are there, that have been hidden from your sight because you're so focused in the doors that were open for you all of the time. The best kind of friend is the kind you can just be with, never say a word, and then walk away feeling like it was the best conversation you ever had. Have you ever felt something like that? Oh wow. Would you ever feel the way like that if you were peaceful enough by your own nature? It is always true that we don't know what we've got until we lose it. It is a fact that you never know what you simply are holding on to until they are no longer there. You only value when they are no longer there for you or far away from you. But it is also true that we don't know what we've been missing until it arrives in our presence and until it arrives in front of us. The beauty of life is such that is so not what is written down, what is said, and what you've seen on movies. Don't expect love in return. Don't see love for something you do in return. Just wait for it to grow in their hearts, or just wait for them to grow in everyone's heart. But if it doesn't, be content, be at ease, be at pleasant nature, that it grew in yours, in your heart, in your mind, in your emotions, and in your thoughts. There are things you would love to hear that you would never hear from the person whom you would like to hear it from. Because this is what we are all very good at. We are very good at wanting to hear it, but we are not so good at not to express it in our pleasantness and our peace. But don't be so deaf. Don't be so in denial. Don't be so deaf as not to hear it from the one who says it from their heart. Because that's, after all, is the most beautiful way. Excuse me. Feeling it. Never say goodbye if you still want to try. Don't feel shy. Just keep trying. The beauty is in trying. There's nothing to lose. Never give up if you still feel you can go on. Never give up thinking that you are failing. Never see yourself as you are a failure, that you can never be at beautiful with yourself, with the very nature of life. Never say you don't love a person anymore if you can't let go. Because what's so important in love is that you don't hold on to, you don't imprison the people you love. You do not imprison the people you care, people you feel love for. So never do what you wouldn't like in your life and in your freedom of love. Never say you don't love a person anymore. If you can let go, remind yourself that love comes to those who still hope, although they have been disappointed. For sure, the love is not something that is sent from the sky or dropped down in front of you. You need to feel pleasant and ease with yourself and everyone around you. To those who still believe, although they have been betrayed or been caused pain and hurt, to those who still need to love, although they have been hurt before, you simply have to be gentle enough to know and sensitive enough to be. I'm sure I have said enough. Shall I go on? explaining about love? Because all of you are asking me, when am I going to talk about love? Well, the love is an extension of who you are by your own nature, as peaceful and caring and thoughtful and emotional yet vibrating, not being weak in the way you are, where you can extend yourself to somebody who is in pain and struggle and suffering. That is what it means to be in love. And to those who have courage and faith to build trust again, you must certainly be the force behind that, to build that trust. It takes only a minute to get a crush on someone, and an hour to like someone, and a day to love someone. But remember all of these things. But it takes lifetime to forget someone who has simply been close to you, been the beacon of light. How can you ever forget? Don't forget. Don't go looking. Don't go looking for, or don't go for looks. They can deceive you. Don't go for the wealth. Even that can fade away. That can simply cripple you. Don't go for the looks. They can deceive you for sure. Don't go for wealth. They can simply fade away and cripple you and cause you harm and so much suffering and struggle. Go for someone who makes you smile. I've been always saying, let your smile change the world. Let your smile heal the world. Let your smile generate feelings of love, because it takes only a smile to make the dark days seems light. It's only a smile, even in the pain of times. It's a smile that will make you feel you're being recognized, even when you are not being recognized by the others. Hope you find someone that makes you smile. After all, love is who you are, regardless of the environment and the way you have been. In this existence and in this creation, life for you, life for me, is happening in a most wonderful and the most phenomenal way. And for you and for me and every creature that opens the eyes, there's so much to experience and live for. And most importantly, the life is not about what others feel for you. It's how you feel for everything that is around you, that you become the most pleasant, the most beautiful, most at peaceful life here on earth. There is nothing else that I can say, regardless of what, where, which color, what background, which identity, what educational understanding you have. Remember, tonight when you go to bed, leave all of the thoughts and emotions that are troubling you and causing you pain and hurt and and suffering and anxiety and stress, distress, all the fanciful words of meaningless, negative energies you feel, and leave them on the side table and go to sleep and wake up and rise to this wonderfulness of life that we have here as a brief moment of time. There is nothing I can explain about love other than to feel the love that it is, the creation and the creator, and before you came, whilst you're here, after you're gone, the existence and the energies and the life of this existence and the love of creation all around us is keeping us alive. And this is all we can feel, this is all we can sense, this is all we can hear, this is all we can taste, this is all we can touch. Why are you now going to change that it's there to give you life, the joy, the peace, the happiness, all of it? All you have to do is pay attention to the very roots of creation and see the way it is, and know that life for you, for me, for every creature and insect, virus, microbe, everything is happening for us in phenomenal ways. It is time you wake up to realize this beautiful, beautiful experience and feel the love, feel the joy, feel the smiles, feel the existence all around you reverberating and renewing and rejuvenating every moment whilst you breathe, whilst you breathe out, whilst every subatomic particle and every subatomic cell in your body is in transaction with this existence and the wider existence of this planet, and the very life to us all is happening in a phenomenal way. If you throw away your nonsense, you will learn to pay attention to what is most beautiful, to be a human, to experience this wonderfulness of love, peace, joy, happiness, and ultimately a fully fledged life in a most profound and a most responsible and the most conscious way. After all, it is our consciousness that is present everywhere and everything we do and everywhere we look at. Thank you, and have a beautiful morning, and most importantly, have a beautiful life. It is time for me to say and continue to explore in the footsteps, in the journey of this wonderfulness that I have learned through my own experience of life, and that's all I know. I wish and I hope you the best and the very best that life can give you and life can show you. The books may entertain you, the scriptures may confuse you, politics may baffle you, the friends and family who are close to you may trouble you, yet if you're wonderful enough, if you're loving enough, if you feel that you are a wonderful without the presence of anyone else around you, and you're pleased and contained by your own nature, I'm sure the love will throb in every heart, every life, and the very earth that you are walking upon will see you and will love you, and the very nature that is surrounding you will care and protect and heal you. May you be a wonderful human being. Thank you, and be a wonderful life on this earth. Stay smiling. May your smile be the change that we all waiting for. And it is time that we all wake up to realize the potential to know what is to be a human. The most wonderful thing to have happened to you is that you are a human. The most incredible thing is that you are able to conduct yourself consciously, responsibly, and with love, care, attention, respect, gentleness that no other creature is capable of. It is my wish and it is my hope that you feel this in the most wonderful and in the most beautiful way. It's time to continue. Lots of love to you all.